All right, good afternoon, everyone. I hope everybody is doing fantastic. I am driving to go pick up some children, and eating chips and queso. I'm not supposed to be eating chips and queso, but you know what? Gotta live life. It is my birthday eve. I'm in a bit of a funk. I feel like the last couple weeks have just not gone the way I had wanted them to. And I mean, I know that means God has a bigger plan for all of this. But, it's still the waiting game. The waiting game definitely gets frustrating, guys, because I've applied to 50 million jobs, and every single one is like, thanks, but no thanks. I mean, jobs that I'm qualified for, got nothing. And then the waiting game with how it will be for months and months, like one for the counting. I got all the way to like this third step in that one. And then finally 6 weeks later, they were like, oh, no, thank you. But they were like, oh, I'm sorry it's taking so long. I'm just like, every single job in the last couple weeks, I've got nothing. So I know exactly what that means because I've been here before. And I'm not miserable where I'm at. So it's not like I'm, okay, well, since I can't get another job, that pays more, maybe I could qualify for a house and the whole 9 yards. It is what it is. I'm fine where I'm at, but that's not where I want to be forever. Like, what's happening? What's the holdup here? What do I need to do? So I don't know. I'm just in a mood. And like I said in my last video, like, it's just to where I'm like snapping at people, like thinking when I tell you I'm probably the most easiest laid back person ever. I mean, you can catch an attitude with me and I'm generally not even gonna snap back. I'm just gonna be like, whatever, especially if it's somebody that I know that I would directly work with, because I mean, people talk to me like, you can come around the corner. One of my coworkers told me the other day, she's like, you should be a therapist. Every time I come around the corner, somebody is telling you about their life, and I don't ask these questions, mind you. I'm sitting there minding my own business, and they just start talking to me and telling me about what's happening, what's going on. And then, I mean, of course I talk back, and I'm like, well, I've been in this position, or I'm not entirely sure that I can relate, but this is what I would do, type deal. And then we just talk and listen, and then we go on about our way. It's nothing crazy, but some of it is kind of crazy. When you're just that type of person where people will just tell you about themselves. Like, I've heard about people's meth problems. I think people you wouldn't even suspect to have some of the deepest, darkest secrets. And we could just be sitting there talking about bananas, and the next minute, we're talking about how they went and smoked some meth in the bathroom, and they really feel like they need to go to rehab. Like, I was like, what? I was like, all right, Lord, I mean, and I'm not a judgmental soul. Like, I'm just like, oh my God, let's figure this out. What are we going to do? Type deal. And so stuff like that, like, I do not quit. But lately I'm like, okay, like this morning, my coworker was like, well, you don't need the paper. And I'm like, I know that. Like, I understand how to do my job. I was just asking where it was at, because she got some paperwork before I did. And she was like, I already threw it away. I'm like, oh, okay. And I quit back. She was like, sorry. And then, like, you're sassy. And I'm like, I'm not sassy. I don't know what my problem is. But even still, it shouldn't be okay. Well, you know what? I can talk to Sharice any kind of way, and it doesn't matter because she's not going to say nothing. No, because now I've started to say something. So now I'm sassy, or am I just really done with the nonsense? I haven't quite figured out which one. But it is what it is. I just didn't really have much to report. I just feel like I needed to say that. I am in a funk on the eve before my 36th birthday. And I mean, I feel like I will accomplish a lot this year because I will finally officially graduate. Whether I walk or not, I don't know. I haven't decided. I mean, my mom probably wants me to walk. So stuff like that. Like, it's gonna be great. A great year. But I don't know. I'm just blah. But anyway, I love you all. If anybody can relate, please feel free to hit me up, cheer me up, anything of the sort. I'm sure it's going to be fine. But have a good day. Bye.